been told that I need to be at home raising babies instead of lifting stuff in a warehouse or trying to make beer.
The imagery you see, so many men brewing and so few women brewing, is just a misconception of the facts. The facts are that there are thousands of women still brewing in the continent of Africa, that they are the original home brewers.
Women were the original brewers here.
Yeah.
When it became profitable, that's when the guys started picking it up.
As usual. You know how you guys are. Just kidding. This is where it all started. This is where I started home brewing more than 23 years ago. Here we experiment, right? Make small batches, and from here we brew commercially upstate, and then in North Carolina, in Rocky Mount. We have a collaboration brewery where I work with my partner Briana to collaborate on beers. It's one of the leading brewing states in America. There are more than 8,000 breweries now. North Carolina has several hundred.
So this is Rocky Mount Mill. It was a cotton mill built in 1818, built by slaves, run by slaves for a good 40, 50 years.
So we can't just be about the business of brewing beer. This is a huge thing for Black women to be here in the capacity we're in.
The craft breweries, the feel of it is just not relatable to people in our community. So I think that's what we bring to the table in addition to the different flavors and ideas. The name Spaceway is because of jazz musician and poet Sun Ra had a song called We Travel the Spaceways from Planet to Planet. Don Dada, one of the first beers I ever brewed. I was really big into Jamaican music when I was in high school. That's how the music inspires the beers. I got Agent 7 Cream Ale. That's from a Diggable Planet song.
This year is the 100th anniversary of the Harlem Renaissance, and we have a beer called Harlem Renaissance. Looking at our neighborhoods disappearing before our eyes, in a small way, celebrating that legacy, that's really important. Which, by the way, initially I was told you'll never sell any beer with the name Harlem on it. It's too black, it's too ethnic. Well, I've had brewers tell me, Celeste, you're wasting your time. Black people are not gonna buy craft beers. I find that very offensive, and it's baseless. But time and time again, even 2020, you can go into certain neighborhoods, we already know it's gonna be on the shelf. Lower price, cheap beers. There is a way you can buy something, not necessarily organic in every case, but higher quality than other foods that you buy. That applies to beer. So this is one of the businesses on Edgecombe County. It's a chill spot, an amazing Jamaican restaurant where we sell our products. They've been very supportive of what we're doing here in Rocky Mount. And this amazing gentleman here was kind enough to feature our beers on tap.
We get a whole lot of support for it, both because it's black owned and also because it's actually really good.
We've come from a genuine place because of the experiences we've had. The beer industry in this country is one of the most significant contributors to economic development of any industry. They become anchors in communities where there was nothing and now there's something. We want to be able to do that as collaborators and as brand owners in our communities. And we created a curriculum for a workforce development program. See that brewing and the beer industry is farm to glass. It's growing hops, it's growing barley, it's hospitality. Before you even get to these tanks, it's a lot of different options to think about in terms of how you engage in this industry.
Right now, I think everybody that works here is a black woman. They're learning more about craft beer and the industry.
We're really giving thought to not only the quality of what goes in the beer, but who we work with, who the farmers are, their lives, what's important to them. We're open to talk to any black woman and frankly any black man that wants to get into this industry.